Heyo, what's up, Chasers? I just wanted to pop in really quick. I wanted to talk about some of the main quest stuff going on. NES games, adding 100 to the stack. Finally, we've added a little bit. I got 2 games on the way. I was popping through eBay and just filtering by ending soonest. Sometimes I like to do that just as, if I get a little impulsive, I'll just sort of see what's ending soon, and if there's anything cool, we'll snatch it up. So I got a couple of CIB games. CIB is not a requisite of getting stuff going to the stack, but if something complete in the box comes through at a reasonable price to chase down, we're gonna go for it. So we got 2 games. Commando, and Commando is like a top-down kind of shooting, scrolling game. If you've ever seen it, if you haven't, here's a little bit of footage. Boop. Look at that. Just as described. It's not Bionic Commando, which is totally different. I love Bionic Commando. Commando's fun though. It's a fun little one. The second game is Astiniax. I still haven't looked up how to pronounce it. We did a podcast yesterday. Today's Tuesday, the 20-something of January. Yesterday we did our podcast and I didn't look up how to spell it then, and I haven't looked up how to spell it now. Astinax in the box too. Now the boxes are not super crispy, but they are in good enough condition. They're gonna be stuck in, protectors, and they're gonna look fine on the shelf. And eventually, if I want to upgrade, I'll upgrade. 2 more NES games added onto the stack out of 100. It's still early in the season, and I'm still wondering if we should go off a list or if we should not. I've got a couple of top 100 type lists I've been looking at, and I don't know. I initially just wanted to get 100 games as a personal goal. Just things that I didn't have. The Son of Rad Chaser suggested that we go off a list. It gives me a little bit of anxiety because it's like, okay, 100's already a big number for me in terms of chasing stuff down, especially since we're chasing on a budget. Circumstances dictated that, and while I still want to support the hobby, I still need to, support things like paying the rent and keeping the electricity going so we can play the games. Having a specific list to go off of adds an increased layer of difficulty. However, we could go off a list that I have games for, so we can cross off stuff, so I might have a bit of a head start and an advantage there too. So could be something, could be anything. So far I've really only poked through eBay to look for games. Facebook Marketplace, I've been through a couple of things, and briefly looked at Mercari, so a couple of options there. I don't know what the best option might be. If you know anything, drop a comment, let me know, please. I'm thinking going to an actual game shop and just sort of flipping through games would probably be the best option. We're gonna skip out on shipping. We can physically inspect the game at the store. We can see the label. Having a clean label is great, for sure. I can skip out on the CIB aspect, but the label, I feel like the label looking good has to be a requisite if that's the only thing you're gonna be looking at is the label. So, ooh, wow, woo. So I am excited. So 2 out of 100 down. I haven't received them yet, but they should be coming here in a few days, so I'll keep you updated on that. I'm happy to say that the Son of Rad Chaser's also made a little bit of progress on his main quest. He's got a couple leads, I think, from what I understand. We talk on the phone probably about 4 days a week. He's got some leads on some Nintendo Powers that he's trying to add to his stack, so I'm pretty excited about that. And maybe if he feels like talking, we can stick a little video of him right here giving us a little update. What do you say, Son of Chaser?
Son of Rad Chaser.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Little Chaser here. So you can see I'm working on the next line of Nintendo Power stuff, which is a perfect opportunity to tell you about how my quest is going for this month. So, I am bidding right now on eBay on about 40 different copies of Nintendo Power. I found a guy who was selling the Nintendo Powers in lots of 10, and this is about 40 or so issues leading into the first batch of Nintendo Power magazines that I did in the Nintendo 64 era. So we should probably see a clean transition from Super Nintendo and the hype of the Nintendo 64 and finally bridge into the stuff that I've already filmed. So that is going good right now. Now, if you want to look here, 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 and here, you can see how these eBay listings are going, which issues we're looking at here. So far, I got about 5 days left right now on this bid. I've been outbid on one of the lots, the less expensive one. So I'm looking at about $20 per each one of these lots. So it's averaging out to about a little over $2 a magazine if I'm able to win these ones. So I'm hoping that's gonna go good. Love to add a lot more to the collection. That's gonna be real sweet. So I really think I'm on a good tack here for the year in terms of chasing down some of these Nintendo powers. Getting another 40 would really step things up. I've been doing a lot of stuff lately with getting these things protected, bagged up, getting them into magazine files, and just getting them looking real nice so that they are good and protected. I will protect them. They need protection from you and your grubby mitts. I'm talking to you, Big Chaser. Don't touch my magazines. I won't have it. I won't stand for it.
Excellent work, Son of Chaser. Son, I am proud. So keep up the good work. I'm gonna keep up the good work over here too. What's next? Let's talk about Dragon Quest. So in the 2025 preview video, I don't know if I mentioned my side quest, which is, collecting Dragon Quest stuff. Before I officially documented my chasing, every February, I would take a month and all I would chase down is stuff from Dragon Quest. In the past, I would spend, the entire month of, I thought it was February, maybe it was January, one of those months. I'd spend a whole month only picking up Dragon Quest related stuff. So I was thinking I would revisit that. That was before I was making videos. Logistically, stretching out the side quests across the whole year would make more sense than just doing 1 month as a whole side quest. So as I pick up Dragon Quest stuff, we'll update the side quest log as well. So that's, I'm pretty excited about that. Like I mentioned before, I'm playing Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake, and the Son of Rad Chaser, actually, he started playing it as well. So we're kind of like, working on that one together, but separately, that's pretty cool. I don't know if we don't really ever end up playing the same game around the same time, so that's pretty cool. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know how I got into it, but it's an RPG, so I mean, back in the day, Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest were, they were it. They came out on the NES, and for some reason, that just sort of took off for me. Just the idea of, I don't know, having different characters, attack, magic, healing, etc. I mean, that old classic thing that, grinding. Now, to be fair, grinding is a little bit cumbersome, especially in today's ADHD world. The remake has definitely increased the quality of life in terms of you can speed up the battles, you can choose tactics for, your entire party to follow, so you can just sort of have them all go all out, don't worry about MP, whatever, or you can have them focus on healing, or you can have them do this, that, and the third thing, so it kind of moves along the battles. You still sort of get that grindy feel to it. I've definitely died and had to restart stuff, but again, quality of life, it's like, well, okay, restart from your last automatic save, which was like 2 seconds ago, so interesting stuff. Do we think updated games are the superior way to play it? Probably. I don't know. The landscape changes. It's like today's ADHD brain can't handle the grind of a game. So you really got to focus in if you're going to play one of those old school games the hard way. So it's just different now, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Son of Chaser, how's your Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake experience going? Let us know.
Boop. Now, if I may bridge over into what else I have been working on this month. As fate would have it, Rad Chaser and I are both playing Dragon Quest 3 2D HD remake. Man, that's a mouthful. We're both playing the new Dragon Quest 3 game. It's really good. It looks great. We're plugging along. We're about at the same spot in the game, so this is now officially a race to who beats Dragon Quest first. That's right, Chaser. I challenge you. You can't beat me. You're no good, and I will whoop you. So, yeah, suck on that, big time. And that's the bottom line. As far as things that the old Son of Chaser has in the pipeline for this year, well, it's gonna be listen, there's no shortage of ideas. I got a giant list of stuff that I want to accomplish. All I gotta do is sit down and so do. One such thing is to do an unboxing of that Dragon Quest 3. I got the super deluxe version if you want to see just a little piece of what we got here. This happens to be Sam right here. Look at this. Look at all these figures that this came with. This is looking really good. I might slice this thing open and play with them. Yeah, it's blasphemy, but I don't care. They're my toys, and I want to play with them. Again, Chaser, you don't touch them. You look, you look, you don't touch them. So yeah, I'm hoping to put together a video of that relatively soon in the future. Yeah, that's about it going down here on Son of Chaser's end of things. I guess I really only have one question for you, Big Chaser, and it's I challenge you to a race to beat Dragon Quest 3 first. You can't do it. I will do it first. That's it for me. I'm going to use the powers that I taught you now to get out of here.
I had the idea of starting a video game collection with just $10. I mentioned that in the previous video. All right, third side quest. I want to start a collection with 10 bucks. I was toying around with the idea because I do have a lot of stuff as well. I was thinking, let me just start it with $0 and sell something I've already, have and use that to see if we can get the ball rolling. Just a thought, I don't know. It's tough because you might think, well, you already had something that you started with and you paid money for it at some point. So yeah, I understand that. Anything short of me pulling something out of the trash or being gifted something, that could be a little bit tricky. I've got some old stuff that I could be okay parting with, so if we can give it a good home, get a little income, get a little revenue going to start the free game collection. We might go for that. We could change it. I don't know if we could change it. Let's change it. It's a free game collection now. I'm making this video because I want to keep myself accountable for my goals in video form, as well as the Son of Chaser, just so we can, be talking about it with each other and with you guys. Just, stay accountable so we can stay motivated, make small little step goals toward our ultimate stuff toward the end of the year. So, if you are watching this, please drop a line of encouragement. Let us know. We're very excited. If you have any questions about any of the quests going on or any videos in general, please let us know. It's an exciting time for us. It's transitionary, is that a word? And we're excited to try out new ideas, get new content going, and just elevate things, or just keep it moving forward. It's really been giving me a lot of juice, something to wake up for, something to get out of bed for. You guys have been a great help out there. I just hope that I can keep doing stuff, and I love seeing what you have to say about anything. Please keep it coming. Friends, this is later in the day. Update. I just picked up 3 more NES games. 2 of them CIB. So I got Defender of the Crown, I got Chess Master, and Section Z Just Loose. That brings us up to 5 out of 8 for the month, which is pretty good. I only need 3 more, so I think I've almost completed my first month of objectives. This is pretty sweet. Now, I was going through Mercari and I saw these games and they seemed to be kind of discounted. And then when I bundled them together, I got a little bit even more of a discount. So pretty sweet. I'm pretty, it's nice to be talking about this stuff and then going out and doing it and then finding, reporting back to you so soon. So awesome. Hitting goals for the month. I've got, let's see, it's the 21st. So we got about 10 more days left in the month to get 3 games. Now we're sitting in a good spot because that seems pretty doable. Anyway. See ya! Friends, your boy is on fire today. Snagged another one off eBay, another CIB NES game. We got Back to the Future 2 and 3 combo pack. Yo. The thing looks really pretty. Let's put a picture up. Boop! Just as I always envisioned it. I know it doesn't matter if I get CIB or not, but the prices have they've been below price charting values, so you gotta pounce on that. We're paying up a little bit for CIB, but relatively less, if that makes sense. So I think that puts us at 6 out of 100. So put a little something here or here. Boom. We only need 2 more for the month to stay on track. This is awesome. This is great. We're off to a good start. I was getting a little bit worried because it's towards the end of the month, but things are working out for old Chaser. So I've built up a little bit of a budget in eBay selling stuff. Unfortunately, we hit the limit of the budget with all the CIB purchases, but that's what the budget is there for. So that being said, I'm gonna probably spend a little bit of time now watching a little something, maybe stick a movie on, and I got a whole tub of eBay stuff here that I need to list, so we're gonna get shopping on that. We need to keep the money recycling so we can get more. We can turn this stuff into that stuff. And by that stuff, I mean NES stuff. What do you think, Mr. Poop Poops? Would you be interested in 100 new NES games by the end of the year? I know. So would I. So would I. All right, beautiful chasers. I'm going to leave you to it. I'll see you in a little bit. And never, ever, ever forget, keep chasing them.
I love Rad Chaser. He is handsome and smart.
Rad Chaser.
That's right, Challenger. Chaser. That's right, Chaser. I challenge you.